I think I'll never go hungry here. They've given us another homemade cookies.
What a way to end the day! It was a thrilling experience and a magical experience to be crossing that suspension bridge. It's 8 in the morning and it's my day 3 here at Bhutan. I'm still at Thimphu and I just want to show you the view from the hotel. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I think they're gonna be serving the same food. So let's see, it's already 8:21 in the morning and I need to leave the hotel at 9. And today we are heading to Punakha, which is the old capital of Bhutan. We just left our hotel and we're on our way to Punakha, but we're gonna have a 1 hour stopover at Dochula Pass, which is around 1 hour from Thimphu. It's 9:58 in the morning and we have reached Dochula Pass, which is a collection of 108 stupas. And you can see there, it's actually huge stupas. I thought in the photos it was smaller than this one. It's quite windy, so I had to wear my jacket. And maybe because it's very high, so we're going up. I think all of the stupas look the same. I see images of Buddha and a lot of gold plated. Like that one. Oh wow. And there's a big one on the top.
The 108 memorial stupas were built to honor the fourth king for ensuring the sovereignty and security of the country when he led Bhutanese troops in 2003 to flush out Indian militants who camped on Bhutanese territory. These monuments were built by the Queen Mother, Dorji Wangmo Wangchuk.
Behind me down there is the parking lot, and then you will climb up Dochula Pass from back up to this one. Above, this is the largest stupa, which is on top of Dochula Pass. And if I turn around, you might just be able to see a glimpse of the Himalayas. But today is not a very clear day, so hopefully when we come back in 2 days' time, we'll see a better view of the Himalayas. We are now here on top of the Dochula Pass, where you can see a lot of stupas. There are a total of 108 stupas representing the mind of Buddha. So this place is situated more than 3,000 meters above sea level. And on my right, if you're on a clear day, you will be able to see a view of the Himalayas. I really enjoyed being here and filming here. The weather is so nice. And I have a jacket. And a lot of tourists here as well. I think most of them maybe came from Thimphu or going to Thimphu or Paro. Maybe mostly going to Punakha. Okay. And we're taking this route because we wanted to explore this side of the Dochula Pass before we head off for tea or coffee. And I think I need some coffee and any caffeine today because I woke up so early. I woke up at 5 in the morning, so that's 7 in the morning in Singapore, which is around the time I usually wake up. So for all monuments here, we have to move clockwise. Okay. What's the reason again for moving clockwise?
Because we are following the path of Buddha.
Oh, okay. So this is one way of going down or up the Dochula Pass, And it's a very nice way because you can see the stairs and the view is symmetric. I'm panting because I just went up and now I'm going down, and we are at 3,150 meters above sea level.
Enjoy your tea.
Thank you so much. I ordered
Coffee
tea.
or tea?
Tea.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Have some.
Oh, thank you.
So after going to the Dochula Pass, we are here at a cafe nearby, and there's some spectacular view of the mountains and also of the Dochula Pass over here. So it's really a very nice cafe. Initially, I thought of sitting outside, but I think this is a much better
Much more
view.
warmer here.
Correct. Yeah, warmer, and I don't know, with the wood, etc., it gives a better panoramic view of the mountains. Okay. We just had a very nice tea and some biscuit. It was very relaxing, looking at the view and seeing some crow hovering around the cafe. So I think we're now headed to Punakha, which is probably at least an hour away. And I can't wait to be in the old capital of Bhutan and see what sites are in there. It's 12:22 and we have reached Punakha, which is the old capital of Bhutan and is around 2,150 meters above sea level. So because it's already lunchtime, we're gonna have lunch first before we do the hike to the Fertility Temple. We passed by a store and I got this dried beef chili for 200 ngultrum, which is around $2.50. And I think this is gonna be very interesting because it feels and it looks like it's very, very delicious. This is where we're having our lunch, and you can see there's a very nice view of the valley. And I'm not sure if you can see it. Out there is the temple that we're gonna hike later after lunch. And for lunch, it's buffet. So there's a mix of vegetables and chicken for protein. And I ordered some orange juice for 200 ngultrum. So I will be joined by my tour guide and our driver for lunch.
Try this chili chop.
Okay, she's offering me some chili. Okay, my tour guide gave me this chili. Hope it's not too spicy. It's sweet. It's a little sweet. It's not spicy at all. Yeah, very. We bought this at the store before we went to the restaurant. This is the beef dish, beef curry dish. I really love it. The beef is so tender, and the the curry has just a nice spice to it. And again, this is not available in the actual buffet. And look at my view while eating. It's a view of the valley and the temple where we're gonna hike later after lunch. Okay, it's 1:17 p.m. and we are now on our way to the Fertility Temple. So we're gonna go through the rice paddies. And you can see it's harvest time. You can see the rice plant in their golden state. It's very windy. I have 3 cameras, so one facing my face, and then one is a point of view, my point of view, and the other one is my fake drone using my 3-meter selfie stick, and it's very windy, so it's kind of difficult to control the 3-meter selfie stick. because the wind keeps on blowing the stick and the camera. I think it's worth seeing the view of the rice field. That's why I wanted to take this shot. Okay. And maybe, just maybe I can take it this way. Alright. If I bring it this way, then you can see my actual setup.
So you can see here the spinning wheel being propelled by the water. So it's gonna be continuous as long as the water is flowing.
We are entering a village here in Punakha on the way to the Fertility Temple. And you can see the architecture. It's really distinctly Bhutanese. And we'll probably encounter some villagers who live here. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry.
Lie.
They're selling phalluses. These are products made by people with disabilities. You can see paintings on the walls. Animals, I think tiger. This is the dragon and the deer. And there's a phallus again.
Yeah.
And there's the chili, they're drying chili on the roof.
You can see phallus painting. Very common.
Very common. To drive away the evil spirits.
Evil spirit.
And there you can see the valley and the mountains. That is where we came from, one of the buildings there. Wow, the sun is really scorching. I already have a sunburn after 2 days here because I forgot to apply sunblock yesterday. Okay, so they're drying the rice grains.
You wait.
Okay, we're gonna go uphill. Again, you can see a store selling like phalluses and masks and artwork. And you will see paintings as well on the walls. This plane, phallus joke there. No bikers and no bikes and vehicles from here. This is the way to the temple. And that's gonna be the ticket office. Okay, we just passed the ticket office and you can see up ahead is a very steep climb. Yeah, it seems to be endless. Let's see. It's 1:49 p.m. and probably we're near, right? The temple.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. See, if you are ever gonna visit Bhutan, wear comfortable shoes. A pair of shoes that you can comfortably walk on and hike on, definitely. And I think you can also opt to bring a pair of shoes that are easy to take off because you need to remove your shoes when you are visiting temples. And I am panting. I am panting. I'm scared for my last day hike. To be honest, I really like hiking and I like going upwards. I like going up, climbing up instead compared to going down. Okay, I think I can finally see the gate.
Was a great three demons, okay, at Dochula Pass. So the demons were harming the travelers, okay, and then the great divine madman, he came to know about the harming, okay, by the demons to the travelers, and then he really wanted to subdue. And then one night he just slept on the branch, and then the demons, okay, appeared. So the demons, okay, came to know that they are going to tame by the great divine madman, and then they just, ran away from there. So when they reached to uh, the confluence where there is a road, okay, going towards Wangbi, Punakha, and
Yeah.
yeah. So they converted themselves into dog.
Dogs.
Yeah, because they want to escape themselves.
Mhm.
So later the dog was caught by the great divine madman and subdued, okay, under and buried under the earth, okay, and then built black stupa there.
The one that.
Yeah, one in the front.
Mhm.
And then the temple was actually built by the cousin brother of the great divine madman, but he didn't name the temple. So the later the great divine madman named the temple Chimi in Lhakhang, which means no dog temple. Chi means dog.
Dog.
Okay? Yeah. Me means no. The name has been derived from there, no dog temple.
I cannot take photos or videos, so there you can see it. So I'll just need to turn off my camera and I'll tell you more about it when I come out from the temple. So we are currently here at the Fertility Temple and you can see the temple at my back. We went inside and I saw 3 distinct images. The first one would be the image of the present Buddha, and in front of him is the divine madman. And then to his left would be the cousin brother. And then after which we saw this fertility phallus. So there's a wooden phallus around 2 feet in height. And so people who want to conceive, the lady will actually hold the phallus and then circumambulate 3 times around the temple and then will return the phallus. We also saw photos of couples who were able to conceive after visiting this temple, and you will see their smiles on their faces. And we've also read some of the very touching stories that they had. I remember one person or one couple said that they conceived right after visiting and their baby was born after 9 months. And after which we've actually received blessings. So again, we drank saffron water. So they poured it on my palm, I drank it, and then whatever is left I put on my hair. And we've also received the bow and arrow and phallus blessing by bowing down, and they gently tap on my head to receive good luck. Okay, so we are now going down from the temple. Yeah, so I try to film whatever things I have learned while it's fresh in my mind, because there's really too much information and I want to be able to watch it to go over those information when I get back to Singapore. And I am blessed with a very knowledgeable tour guide. And there was one, of course, there was one local who was listening to us while we were shooting there. And he said that my tour guide explained it very well in simple terms that can easily be understood. So we just entered Punakha Dzong, and this is the second oldest dzong in Bhutan, which is also very important in their history. It's situated between 2 rivers. There's one male river and one female river, and then they join together and flow into one river. I like the entrance, it's quite grand. So you walk on a bridge and you can see the dzong on the right side. And the architecture is really very unique. And I like the color as well. Look at that! Look at that entrance. Wow, I'm just here looking at it, admiring it in awe. And you know, the details. And yeah, this used to be this is the second oldest dzong in Bhutan. And it stands very proud. Like, I can feel, you know, a sense of history just looking at it. Alright, so I'm on my way up Punakha Dzong and I feel dwarf because this structure is huge. I'll just flip my camera right there. It cannot even fit the screen. So just... Okay, I made it here on top in the entrance and you can see there's a very steep set of stairs. And we found out just now that, we cannot use the GoPro to film here in Punakha Dzong.
Punakha Dzong was formerly named Puntang Dechen Potrang Dzong, which means the Palace of Great Happiness. Punakha Dzong is one of the top attractions in Bhutan due to its beautiful architecture and significant history. The building was the seat for the royal government of Bhutan before the capital relocated in Thimphu in 1955.
You can see this structure. I'll just do a quick 360. It's very intricate and very unique. And you can see the different patterns and colors adorning the walls and the actual dzong. Okay, so we just finished visiting the temple and we were given some apples by the security. So nice of him. So I'll just eat this first and then later I'll film what I saw inside. Alright, so we just came from Punakha Temple and you can see it in the background where I heard a very beautiful story of Lord Buddha from Siddhartha to Gautama and then Buddha being the awakened one, and all of the 12 deeds. It was very fascinating to hear and it's very inspiring as well. My tour guide went on very detailed compared to the others, so I really appreciated the storytelling and she also answered a lot of my questions. So if you ever come here, don't miss Punakha Dzong because it's really not just very beautiful aesthetically, but also inside the temple you will learn and see a lot of stories. So inside the Punakha temple, you will see images. One in the middle is the image of the present Buddha, and then on the left would be the second Buddha, and then on the right will be the Great Unifier. And we also saw images of the past Buddha and also the future Buddha. And it's very similar to the interior of the Thimphu Dzong. There's a lot of pillars and there's also this rows where people will pray. So we also saw two thrones. The one on the left is for the chief abbot and the one on the right will be for His Majesty the King. I think I'll never go hungry here. They've given us another homemade cookies. So thank you for the kindness and the generosity. This is the central tower here in Punakha Dzong, and it separates the administration and the monastery. It's 4:36 and we finished touring the Punakha Dzong, which is also known as the Palace of the Great Happiness. We got lucky because there's an archery match going on, and the national sport of Bhutan is archery, and in fact their distance is actually double the Olympic distance. So it's gonna be very interesting to watch archery here in Bhutan. I think someone hit the target, so now they're singing.
After watching the last 2 minutes of the archery match, we started hiking towards the Chhu suspension bridge. Along the way, we saw a group of people playing what seems to be a local version of darts. And again, the Bhutanese play it differently, where the target is a stone placed on the ground and the distance is way farther than the darts that we know. We also saw a monastery where monks were playing soccer and volleyball.
So we are walking towards the bridge, the suspension bridge, and I think another tour saw us, offered to take us there. My tour guide said, "Oh, we're doing cardio," which I love, by the way. I only have how many steps today? So I love walking and hiking and doing cardio. So I'm gonna start crossing this 160-meter suspension bridge, and you can see amazing view. It feels very safe. It's wiggling a bit because it's suspended, but as you can see, it's actually made of metal railings. The one that I'm stepping on are metal railings, and the view is just amazing. And the weather is nice too. So it's cold and windy, but not that cold. So it's really a joy to cross this bridge. And you can see some prayer flags here, again representing the 5 different elements. And the wind is blowing. So nice. So I'm almost in the middle of the bridge. I think I'm going way too fast. So once I'm in the middle, I will just do a quick 360, and then I will reposition my camera. It's taking a photo of me. This is funny. Okay. I think we might just be in the middle portion. Alright, I think this is the mid spot here, and I'll just do a quick 360 for all of you. Alright, that's my 360. Now I will put this camera here, maybe somewhere here. I will continue traversing the bridge. So interesting. It's really high, but I'm not scared of heights, so this is perfectly fine for me. What an enjoyable experience. Sorry, I really want to document this. Thank you. Hello! Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. Okay, they let me pass, which means I'm gonna go the other end faster. I think they're taking photos. I'll take my photos later when I go back. Thank you. People are really friendly. Okay, so I'm almost at the end of the bridge. And there's a restaurant up ahead. It's called Bridge View Restaurant. It's quite interesting. Of course, after crossing this bridge, people might want to eat. And I made it. What a way to end the day. It was a thrilling experience and a magical experience to be crossing that suspension bridge and meeting a few people on the way. I met an Indian family on the other side, and then I met a solo traveler from Israel. He's having the best time of his life. And then going back, I met an Indian couple in the middle of the bridge, and I offered to take a photo of the two of them, and it was amazing. Upon reaching back to the starting point, my patient tour guide was waiting for me. So thank you so much, Sering. Oh, 2 in the evening and the sun has already set. It's dark outside and we've reached the 4 Boutique Hotel. It's a fancy looking hotel. This is their lobby. This is not a luxury hotel, but it's fancy looking. And as soon as I entered, they gave me a cold towel to freshen up. So I just checked in for Boutique Hotel and they gave me room 104, which has a nice view of the valley. So come on, let's go inside. Right? So to my left is the bathroom. You see a toilet, there's a shower area there and a heater, and they have toiletries. And then on the right side is a cabinet with some comforter in case I get cold. And this is the luggage area. There's a full body mirror. There's a television. There are 2 single beds. Okay. And there's also a desk and coffee, tea. And this is gonna be my view in the morning. So there's a door leading to the balcony. And you can see this is the view of the valley. It's still nighttime, and you can actually hear the river flowing. A very nice sound. It's very peaceful and very calming sound. My dinner, I have a salad, grilled veg. This is broccoli. This is fish, white rice. This is some noodle and a local Bhutanese dish, which is, I think, vegetarian and spicy.